Good. So my story is called This Night. So, you know how you can flip through a calendar and just certain dates just stand out because they have significance for you? For me, November the 8th never did. Until this night, Monday at 11:25 p.m. to be exact, when I find myself under the blaze of emergency room lights in a hypertensive crisis. My blood pressure is 240 over 120. This is not a good number. Normal is 120 over 80, not 240 over 120, which is in the red zone at the top of the scale, and a little blood trickles out of my nose. Now, seeing your own blood when it is unexpected is scary. And I take off my shoes and I put on the gown, and the nurse attaches electrodes to my chest for the continuous EKG, and a blood pressure cuff is wrapped around my arm that inflates automatically every few minutes, and she puts a pill under my tongue to dilate my blood vessels and says, "Little lady, we are admitting you to this hospital if your blood pressure doesn't come right down." So I lay there shaking. My heart is pounding, but I pretend to be calm. I have no intention of having a heart attack or a stroke, but I think that they think that I might. And it's midnight. "Would you like to call your husband?" "Oh, no, it's not necessary." It's 1 a.m. It's 2 a.m. and still I don't call him. It's 3 a.m. "Are you sure you don't want to call your husband? Because I can get you a telephone so you can call him. He just must be worried sick about you." "Oh, no, it's not necessary. He knows I went to my Monday night acting class, which often runs late, and I don't want to wake him up and worry him for no reason. But thank you. Oh, thank you so much." I don't call Alan. I am sure that he's asleep, but really, I don't want to hear his criticisms and feel his coldness. "Look what you are doing to yourself. Your mother isn't worth it." Oh, and the on-call doctor stops by and glances up at the monitors. "Whoa, what brought this on?" "Well, I mean, I really don't know. I mean, I've had some stresses, but I thought..." He is beeped away in mid-sentence. I thought I was handling the stresses all so well. I hire in-home help for my mother, Geraldine weekday, Rosita weekends. No one person can spend a whole week with my mother, who's just sinking into the black hole of dementia. And 2 days ago, Saturday, I returned from a grueling Asian business trip. Walking into my house from the 14-hour return flight, the phone is ringing. "Alan?" That was Rosita. She says all the knives are on top of the refrigerator. Geraldine said my mother tried to kill her. Well, what do you expect me to do about it? Nothing. There is no family, just me. I'm it. And the only people that come to my mother's door are the people I pay. And Daddy, where are you when I need you? And dead is no excuse. So yesterday, which is Sunday, I spent the whole day in the emergency room with my mother, making the doctors look for a treatable reason for her out-of-control behavior. She's yelling. She's swiping at the nurses when she comes near her, and she's repeating the same questions. "Where are we?" "Ma, I just told you. We're in the Kaiser Permanente emergency room." "What are you talking about?" "Well, maybe your potassium level is out of balance." "Joan, what is the matter with you?" "Ma, please. I am fine and I want to go home." "We can't go yet." "Let me out of here! Let me out of can't go yet. They're not done with the tests. Over and over and over for 8 hours. This is not my mother. My mother, she's an artist. Her watercolors are brilliant. The colors shine, laid down with skill and confidence, not muddied by rework. She is a force of nature, a perfectionist. And she can make my worst day all right with a little smile and an encouragement. I want my mother. I need to have my mother back, so help me, help me, help me. Oh, but the doctors, they can't find anything to treat. And boy, they cannot wait to get her out of their ER. I take her home. I fired Geraldine. I don't know, maybe Geraldine tried to kill my mother. And me? I'm discharged at 4 a.m. in the morning, and I drive away with a handful of pills that can't fix my mother or restore the illusion of my marriage. I just chose the caring attention of strangers over my own husband. I really have to change my life, but... And then I hear my mother's voice in my head say, Joanie, my little girl, you were born under a lucky star. You change what you must. You can do this. You deserve to be happy, sweetie. Oh, Ma, thank you.